Okay, guys. So we're gonna kind of do our notes outside of our journal today, and we're gonna talk about systems of inequalities. So when we're doing system of inequalities, all I'm gonna have y'all do today is write the equation. So where it says graph, don't worry about that. You need to read your problem and find your information. So suppose you buy flour and cornmeal in bulk and make flour tortillas and corn tortillas. So the two things that we're talking about are flour tortillas, and if you want to use F for flour, that's fine, and a C for corn, that's fine. Flour cost $1.50 per pound. So I'm going to underline flour and $1.50 per pound. Cornmeal costs $2.50 per pound. You want to spend less than $25 on flour and cornmeal, but you need at least 6 pounds altogether. So when you're doing word problems, keep money with money. You know that flour is $1.50, so you're going to do $1.50 F, plus you know that cornmeal is $2.50 C. Now, since we're talking about inequalities, you need a symbol, and you know you want to spend of the least $25. So if you only want to spend $25, you don't want to spend more than that. So you want to be less than 25, but you're okay spending exactly 25, so equal to. Now, your other equation, all they give you is that you need at least 6 pounds altogether. So 6 is your total. And if you need at least 6 pounds, you can't have anything less than 6. So you're okay with having more than 6 or exactly 6. Now, since you need 6 pounds, you're just going to add the two things that you're talking about. So flour plus corn. And those are your two equations. That's all you're doing. I'm not making you solve today. Okay, for number 2, a seafood restaurant owner orders perch and salmon. Okay, so we are talking about perch. We are talking about salmon. Okay, perch is $4 per pound and salmon is $3 per pound. He wants to buy at least 50 pounds of fish and he cannot spend more than 240. Keep money with money. So we know perch is $4, so 4p, plus salmon is $3, so 3s, and I cannot spend more than 240, so I need to be less than or equal to 40 because I can't go over that. And then I know I want to buy at least 50 pounds, so 50 would be my total. And if I'm okay with at least 50, I'm okay with having more than 50, so greater than or equal to. And then I just take the two things that I'm buying and add them up to get to a total of 50. For number 3, We Sell CD's website plans to purchase ads in a local newspaper to advertise their site. Their operating a budget will allow them to spend at most $3,000 at this advertising adventure. An ad will cost $30 to appear, so ad is $30, in a weekday paper, so $30 for weekday, and it's $50 to appear in the weekend. They plan to run at least 20 ads. Okay, money with money. You know it's going to cost you $30 for the weekday and $50 for the weekend. Since these both are W's, I would pick X and Y this time. I would have weekday be X and weekend be Y. So I know it costs me $30 for the weekday plus $50 for the weekend, and I can only spend $3,000. I cannot go over $3,000, so it's going to be less than or equal to. And I know that we're going to run at least 20 ads. I'm okay with running more than 20 ads, but not less than, so I have to be greater than or equal to. And then I just add my two ads together, and if we were solving, we would be ready to do elimination and solve. For number 4, Mary knits scarves and sweaters to sell. Okay, we're talking about scarves and sweaters. Again, those are both S's, so I'm going to call scarves X and sweaters Y because I can't use S and S. Scarves take 2 hours to knit. Sweaters take 10 hours. Mary would like to spend no more than 40 hours per week knitting and knit at least 5 items per week. Okay, there's no money in this one, so you have to keep together what is together. If you look, we underline 5 items, 2 hours, 10 hours, 40 hours. So we're going to keep hours with hours. It takes 2 hours for a scarf plus 10 hours for a sweater, and I can only work 40 hours a week. I don't want to work more than 40, so we need to be less than or equal to. Okay, since there's one equation, I need to knit at least 5 items. That's my total. So if I want at least 5, I need to be greater than or equal to, and I'm going to just add the two pieces together to get to 5 or more. Last example, and then you're going to try some on your own. Okay, a clothing store has a going out of business sale. They are selling plants for $8.99 and shirts for $3.99. Okay, we're talking about pants and shirts. So P and S. Pants are $8.99 and shirts are $3.99. I can spend as much as $60 and I want to buy at least 2 pairs of pants. Okay, money with money. It's $8.99 for a pair of pants plus $3.99 for a shirt, and I can only spend $60. Since I can only spend 60, I cannot go over that. I must be less than or equal to 60. Now, your second equation is a little bit trickier because they're only talking about pants. They didn't say anything about buying shirts. They don't even care if we buy shirts. They said they just want to buy at least 2 pairs of pants. So if we want to buy at least 2 pairs of pants, well, pants is P, and I want to buy of the least 2. So if it's of the least, I could be greater than 2, but not less than, or I could be exactly 2. So I put a greater than or equal to 2. Okay, I'm not going to make you graph or do anything like that on your worksheet today, and your worksheet's formatted a little bit differently than the notes. So on your worksheet where you see part B and you see the graph, just scratch it off. We're not doing it. All we're going to do are come up with these equations today. Let me know if you need help.